Hello and happy Valentine's Day. How's everybody doing? Today we celebrate all the love for you guys, the viewers, the lurkers, the new friends dropping by for the very first time. Welcome. Make yourselves comfy and cozy. You're pretty awesome. Thanks for being here, and hope you have a wonderful day today. It's all good. Feeling that love. Uh, we got somebody that doesn't get to feel the love today. The dragon. That's the hope anyway. But we really don't want to mess this up, huh? Today's the day. We don't want to stub our toes stepping out into the end and fall into the void or something like that. Which, I mean, let's face it, we could do that. Yesterday, oh my gosh, if you haven't checked it out yet over on YouTube or here on Twitch, go check out the VODs. If you weren't lucky enough to be a part of the chat yesterday, we got all the stuff, all the library enchants that we needed to get going. I didn't see anybody's comments yet, though, so you guys better stop slacking. Let me know. If you had any 10 librarian enchants, which are the ones that you would choose. But we spent time rolling all our villagers, getting them set up, and then getting our gear equipped and accommodated and everything. So we built a new sword. Look at it. It's already too expensive, and we don't have knockback or fire aspect on it or any kind of fun name. 3 picks, one of which we're trying to repair here. In fact, everything of which we're trying to repair here. Went and got a bunch of supplies, some of which were significant. The ender pearls, the blaze rods, the nether wart, and the soul sand. And, yeah. I think that's it. We were just running around in the fortress at the end of the stream yesterday. Again, apologies. Hopefully we're rock solid, good to go today. I don't know what caused our little blip late in the stream yesterday. As you may have noticed from the playthrough, I didn't catch it until well after the fact. So this is one area where I think we are going to keep things going here. There we go. All right, so that got all the clothes. Oh. No. Oh, and they got it. Wow, one shot. So we are fully juiced. Everything is in good shape. We got our Silk Touch axe, our Silk Touch shovel, 3 Silk Touch picks. All our loot and goodies is good to go, and we haven't checked these in just a minute. So I guess we can. This kind of ruins the game a bit, but it is what it is. We'll plinko those around a bit. Let's get the XP off this. And pop these 2 together. All right. What did we decide we were doing with all the trash stuff? You remember? I don't think we've done anything with it yet. There's certainly an option, though. That is... we're going to be walking by the lava. So let's go. We can toss the extra shirt on our way home. Zoop. Trying not to fall in the lava as we go. All right, we gotta Gotta get ready to go. So, our first mission for the day is going to be setting up brewing. And we kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday. Little bit of subplot in there, in that this time I don't want to just, oh, we'll just throw it in the corner of the house. I think it's time to start that off with an actual brewery space, something that can be a part of our little continent here. So when we get to it, so we'll try to kind of lay that out. At least get like the starting bit, and a lot of, if you got local breweries around where you're at, and they're just like family started, just getting going microbrew kind of deal. A lot of times they don't start with big fancy buildings or anything like that. They're kind of stuck in the like the industrial park part of town, right? They could rent out a warehouse kind of thing, and they try to throw up a few picnic tables and stuff somewhere out where the trailers used to get parked or whatever, just to give people a chance to have a little tasting room. And some of those go on to become huge, right? They're the next big entertainment spots around town. So we'll kind of play it like that. I don't want to do a full big decorative build today, but I do want to pick a site and maybe daydream a little bit about like what it could be. But I'm thinking, basically for today's purposes, for being able to get the potions we need for the dragon fight, what we'll probably do is just like give it a stone floor and call it set up and ready to go. But I do, for folks who know what I'm talking about, or if you don't, go check out the old playlist, and like the very end of the wordless. Oh, we already had a iron horse armor. Look at all this horse stuff. See, we really, really need shulker boxes. We gotta make an animal box. Where does all this stuff go? But to do any of that, even before we start on that project, we got to start on growing our nether wart. Very important. I think we decided all that stuff can kind of go together, right? And then where the bricks down here. Oh, and we've got 4 pieces of wart. Oh man, what did I do with it? Is it here? No. We put it somewhere really safe so I wouldn't forget. Dang it. Here. No. Oh, it's in the brewing box. I knew that. So we got 40. I think we'll use 50 pieces. We've got 61 bits of soul sand to set up our farm. And just a couple more things to kind of drop off and deal with this, not that. For a second, so we don't have to carry them around. Look at all that. It's almost 30, and we said we wanted 20, so we came out really well there. Let's put our bones away. I think we decided we cannot bone meal wart, right? I think that's a thing. So all that, maybe we'll bring down some glowstone. Big hint there. Our nether wart is not going to grow on the surface. It's going to grow deep underground. And by deep underground, yep, I mean back in our familiar depths. And we'll take the down way this way and then come back up on the portal, I think. So how's everybody doing? Just a happy Tuesday? Everybody just chilling? We got we got snow coming, and I don't know. I haven't watched like a local weather since after the Super Bowl, and at that point they were kind of like, "Yeah, doesn't seem like it's gonna be all that." Like they thought maybe overnight and into tomorrow we'd get, and at the time they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna keep looking at the snow totals," and then I haven't watched the news since. But we're thinking maybe. Um, I really would like to get this direct, but whatever. Next time we need obsidian. Now that we're going to get tower access. So what I'm thinking is we had this little hole where we got things started, right? And I think this is the perfect spot to start this out because it's down at our base level. It's not too huge yet, but I think we'll push it back and let's just start. I love having the fact that we get 2, 3, 4, 5. The fact that we've got mending silk touch super tools here is pretty great. All right, so there's one, and let's just get our boundary here set. And I meant to put that away. So I don't think there's much point in putting lighting up there. But what if we did this, that, I think that's gonna be real nice. And I guess we can go on the middles here too. We got enough. Excuse the hiccups. I had waffle, frozen waffle, and then we're gonna push everything back this way and hope there's not too many surprises. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do that, these are supposed to be growing while we do the rest. Man, look at how bright it is. I love it. Okay, that's our one hop up. Oh, I guess that's. Well, we should probably. It's a bit more digging, but. Oh boy. Shh! Don't! Crap! What just burned? Get in there. Ah! I don't think it'll burn glowstone. Okay. Also, while we're working on this, Not that I'm too worried about the. Oh crap! Wow, that can slinky its way on down. I think you got to go over there. So eventually, the whole idea here is, hey, let's take down some of this, which could all be lava. I don't know. But rather than, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just do bucket. Oh, stop it! Don't go that way. Oh, that's what we're supposed to do. But now, if we do that, it's very much worried about that. Oh, dude. Huh? Dumb. Dumb. Now I've done it. I can't. I can't. Oh my god. Stop. You go there. Good grief. All right, let's try. Doing all this. See, it's so much easier once we get done. No lava. Question is how much of this that we're standing on is gurgling under our feet. Haven't heard it. We definitely hear it if we get over on this wall. So maybe that'll help. The problem is we gotta keep running this line. Stop! So was all of this a part of the? That's dripping too. So this whole thing is just going to get worse and worse. Uh, maybe. Yeah. Makes such a difference if you have room to maneuver and are not falling off the corner as you go. Don't trust the gravel. try to cut this corner. Much as possible without having to deal with lava every 2 feet. Do I have any chests down here? I don't think I do I? Oh, I'm being stupid. Don't cut that away out. Because, again, maneuvering under the lava, pretty important. $20. This might take me a lot longer, but I did say we could go long today. Let's get. Okay, good. Wait, did I fall? Yes. We very much are planning on getting the dragon. Well, we're very much planning on staying alive, right? If stuff changes during the course of the stream, we gotta go with what keeps us alive and going. So we won't unnecessarily risk the world for a arbitrary. We gotta fight the dragon today because I said I would. But that's the intent. We're gonna get there and go. I would love to further try to go find some wings and all that. But depending on how we go and if time allows or not, we'll see about all that. Go. Once again, we kind of hold our breath. I think I'm going to get just an extra piece up there. I don't like the drips. There's no problem with them. They're not going to do anything. It just kind of, we know what we're trying to set up here. We don't need an extra block or constantly something we got to look at. And we're getting lots of material here. This is now Silk Touch Deep Slate. You noticed when I threw some of the blocks up there, they are positionally or directional blocks. So you throw them up, they will. This whole area. Kind of drippy like that too, isn't it? Get them. It's tough, not gravel. We're still amazingly. Part of that is not having iron tools and like duplicates of everything. But the other part of the plan is working. We are growing nether wart as we're working on this, and we'd have to hang out anyway. So it's all good. Good way to start the day on a nice Tuesday. I can't wait to see what snow we get. And this is like it was weird. we definitely turned the corner. It got very springy. I got very allergy, whatever, last couple days. It's my seasonal, like, oh, you're going to change seasons, so therefore you're going to have a couple bloody noses. I had the one on during the stream, I think on Sunday. I had another one last night right before I went to bed. Other side. Ooh, is that right there? Must be the block behind, right? Yeah. Like, I don't think that's really possible. All right. Just hope that gets it. So we got a ton of big news stuff going on today because, it's Valentine's Day and why not? There was a lot of Twitter activity from Mojang or Minecraft or Microsoft, however you want to call it, about the 120 release, which they're going to put into beta. And for some of you guys, I know that will probably be this. What I'm about to say will probably be like the most baffling thing you've ever heard, but I'm not jumping to beta, right? I'm perfectly good in 119.3. We will get to 20. All of you guys are going to run around like, I got to get the beta, I got to get the beta, I got to get the beta. And then it will be kind of played out in your minds by the time it actually comes out. By the time they get whatever fixes you need to have and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm good to go. Exercise a little patience. So yeah, ever since we first got down on this thing, I thought it was dumb and frustrating that we had to climb over that hill. I do think it's also dumb and frustrating that we have to go all the way around instead of just jumping off that. We could build up a big staircase. At some point, I think we need to, but we have a staircase. We don't come down here that often, but it does seem like we're so out of the way. And honestly, ultimately, like this is the big lava well that we're slowly working our way down through, right? See, there's a few drips there. That's all the way on the bottom. We've leveled that out and are coming down through it with the obsidian. If we were to get all that out of the way and kind of clean up, and if this flows into that, if that's how all that goes, who knows if it is or not. But if we were to clear that, we'd ultimately have a hole or a straight up path all the way up, maybe not quite to the sky, but certainly up past the abandoned mine, where we cut across the amethyst already down in that big hole. So some potential there for goodies. And we are we're about due, huh? I brought back the stupid iron sword. Are you kidding? All right. Well, here's the other part here. We are about halfway. If we don't hop our way all the way back up, we're about halfway through the connection when we use the portals down at the other end of this hallway. So we can just run there, and I can get coffee while we run. So we run a little further that way, but then we're right here. That's kind of nice. And there we go. So I think this is all cobbled. This is all deep slate. It's empty in the middle, and dunk. Yes, we are going to have to contemplate storage, and does some of that go in the same area? I have no idea yet. I have a spot for tough. Got a spot for gravel over here. We need a new double chest. That's going to be our random unfortunate stuff from Silk Touch, right? It's going to be this and that. And then that goes away. These we need, but too urgently. I guess it was the lava that hurt us a little bit. All right, we still need. There. All right, are we good? Everything else is in use except for this iron sword. And I know I had had the chest there. It was just realizing that we were carrying around so much extra stuff while we were doing it, and it's kind of a nice break. Too much digging. Too much digging. Makes Hab a dull boy, right? Okay. Okay. There. We really need to start opening these up too. This should all be a big old hallway, and storage can be all around somewhere down in here. I would think, or we could make it on the surface and make it into like warehousey stuff too. Might be a fun diversion. Difference there. The reason why I always put it in the basement, there's a few reasons, right? One, if you're putting it in the basement, you're constantly getting the possibility of finding more diamonds and low sections of abandoned mine tunnels and spawners and deep dark stuff, whatever it is. Like all that, you're excavating to find it, right? You walk up on the surface in our mushroom biome, and it's beautiful and amazing, but you can kind of see immediately, like, is there a village there? Nope. I don't know that there could be, but you get the idea, right? We knew day one what we had to work with on the surface. You're not going to find new surprises. What you might find is like, oh, I'm going to level out this terrain, and you find out you got a big hole underneath you, or it's flooded or something. So, generally speaking, you're more productive when you're down low like this. The other thing is specifically that production. You are producing deep slate like this, or if we used a fortune axe, we'd be getting the cobble deep slate for using with tiles and all that kind of stuff. Just much more bricks. If you wanted to go up higher or make it tiered all the way through, kind of in the transition zone, you could be getting stone while you're working on all this. So digging out is always nice until you've got so much stuff you don't know what to do with it anyway, and it's kind of double edged there. So I don't know. The whole harbor kind of Uh, built up non medieval community certainly means we could have some industrial type buildings that are good for storage, right? And we could do a bit more. I hesitate. I think it really needs to be a big area like we normally do, because for unloading after trips and all that, you don't want to go like, all right, now we're going over to the plants building and dumping off all those items. So, in the interest of not repeatedly prolonging inventory sort, I think having a common storage area is good, and that could very well be down here, maybe back at that other area, but at this kind of level. But here we go. It took us 35 minutes, considering we also had to come back initially to get started. 35 minutes. And speaking of which, a little inventory sort of our own, right? Yep. Trade you for you. And okay, we need 10 more, but at least we're going to go. There. Right? Oh, there. Oh, man. First one we. And now it. I think we're good there. Pretty good. Lights it up nicely. It even fills in over to here. This gets a little bit more smooth to our stairs over here. I think we need any of that. Let's put. This has never stood out very well. Oops. Beautiful. These, I think, are the big ones. Oh, they're so tough to keep track of. Don't. That. Also, if anybody knows, like, Fortune Hoe, anything like that, good for these? Okay. We got a little carryover. I think that was a good one. All right. Well, 7 can get us going. In thinking, like the best place for a brewery in the moment right now would probably be in the little band between the trees that we planted above our kind of above our home and where Natalie Cole was hanging out and all that, and the moose, right? Make the most of standing basically on top of the netherwort while we're working. But I don't think netherwort, right? As soon as it starts to get good, it's really good. Then we don't have to worry about it at all. Let's take this little chunk too. We had this area cleared out. Also, my neck has been just absolutely like sometime late yesterday. It wasn't at all a deal during the stream at all. Much more like a nighttime thing, I think. Not like while I was asleep before I went to bed. Started noticing like the right side of my neck just got tight. I don't know if I was holding it weird at some point or what, but gotta get that stretched out and loosened. All right, we're getting there. Get these two oddballs. Just makes it seem that much better as we go. And now we can speedy our way up and down. But I think rather than doing that, in fact, let's. Oh, hello, friends. Be a little treat when we get our way back. We were just saying how at some point we're going to need some more diamonds. There we go. So this does just make it so much quicker to get back and forth. And again, we went about as close as we dared with the portals, not trying to put them right on top of each other. Right? That was a problem we ran into in the more diamonds in the necrophagia taco world was our portals became like one-way transfers. Right? We would have paired destinations that were kind of a little funky, depending on how we went through them. So I tried to spread these out just a bit more. And you saw in the nether, they're still very close together. I hope our warts are growing. It's all right. We got an hour here for warts. Um, Up to an hour, but again, I think other than the amount of time it takes to figure out where do we want to place our brewery, and maybe use a couple different block types to kind of sketch it out, like inside. But think like a restaurant brewery kind of deal, right? Um, little beer garden slash patio where you could eat some food. Um, room with the tanks and the stuff where we would effectively do the brewing, and then just some decorative restaurant-y type build stuff. All right, so we don't want to miss it. We know that there's diamonds about midway, maybe a little bit this side of midway, and then the ones all the way back at the far end. There we go. Our diamonds. Oh. Ah. Oh no. Hang on. Sneeze. Just totally flailed the mouse. It's like, I got this. I know I don't got it. I don't got it. I really thought there would be another one. Okay. That's fine. Dunk. 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 And that's good. Now it's a big enough path that you can kind of see end to end, right? You can clearly see the portal and you can clearly see the wart. That's what we want. Oh, now I just gotta hope this isn't a nosebleed. It's one of the things, like, everybody loves the lotiony Kleenex, right? You know, the like nose sore, red, irritated nose when you do have to do a lot of nose blowing. Um, if you do get just that little like, oh, I sneezed hard and I got a little trickle blood coming out because the seasons are changing, the dry air is getting a little more moisture, or just a little whatever aggravating allergens in it. Um, they don't work very well for blood if it's just that little trickle. Like whatever the coating is, it is not as absorbent as old school. I just need a regular tissue kind of deal, or toilet paper, or a paper towel, or anything else that's extra absorbent. That coating on them. And when your main concern is, I don't need to get any blood dripped on anything. You can kind of feel it up in your head, like, oh, that's not just snot moving. All right, well now we can do this, and it does speed up the process, believe it or not. So this amount of time gets much lessened. Raising it even a little more, I think, still helps, right? I don't know. That may just be perceived versus not, but we're getting some growth, so you can see that the biggest ones are kind of few and far between. It helps when you get a few more up there. So if I stood right here and went, okay, this is negative 971 1922. All right, remember that. I'm not screenshotting it or writing it down. Negative 971 1922. I'm going to mute you and try to blow my nose. Hang on a second. All right, let's go. So much more air. Here. Negative 971, 1922. Whoa. You were a lot further over than I thought. Okay, well, that's a good edge. Ooh, I like it. Out on the coast? I mean, we'll put the chickens, and we might eventually put some more animals out that way, but this would be a really good spot, actually. Wouldn't it? I don't know what. Am I standing on this block? 971, 1922. This is the block. So we got Wart Farm over there, Wart Farm over there, but this would be a really good spot. We could have a kind of an ocean facing deck on two sides, like main entry over here. You walk in, got all that. The brewing kind of back on this wall and in this corner, away from the view, kind of back towards the animals, right? I kind of dig it. That actually works out really good. Just level this bit down a little. All right. So if we went, sorry, I'm keeping this up for just a bit here. I think if we got additional space out to here, and we may end up refilling some of this back in. And then there. Good spot. All right. I think I think this is going to give us plenty of room, right? We'll have what we might do. I don't want to take out that. Plus, this makes it not just a square. So what if our brewing portion is from like here to, I don't know, about here or so? And let's go get some stone and mark that. We'll get some stone and some planks. Maybe we'll sleep and try to get rid of this rain. Because for all I know, phantoms, right? I don't know that we spent a whole lot of days, Minecraft days, down there. There's all that. There. I know things like brown mushrooms and all that are going to come into play with brewing, but not quite there yet. Those two can go away. We don't need gravel. And pretty much don't need tough. So this was kind of a big surprise. I honestly didn't realize we drifted as much. I guess I should, right? We have to get all the way out to there, and then we definitely move in that direction before we ever reach the hole. But I don't know, just in my head, I was like, oh yeah, it'll probably be right about here. We move over, but we're not nearly the way over to that portal. Remember, there were those times when we were like, oh, we're actually in deep ocean or whatever biome. Makes a little more sense now. Let's try this. Oops. Now it doesn't matter so much because we got Soak Touch. It's really... kind of annoying, especially since I don't know that I want to leave this as regular natural deep slate, but I also know, like, hey, look at the sugarcane barge. Did we get that done yet? Nope. I sometimes also wonder, like, am I a big fatty in my skin? Like, why do I hang out so far that I can't put these blocks down? It's a little disturbing. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I gotta have like my butt sitting on this one just to be able to put the blocks down here. don't think that always used to be the deal. I wonder if that's a somebody Fee, I think, right? Fee's the one that's usually letting me know about the hot new mods or whatever's going on in his loadouts. By the way, have we talked yet about the Minecraft 120 reveals or tweets or all that? We'll talk about that. But yeah, I think it's Fee was letting us know there was a mod that he had where he could actually you can look down, and instead of just being invisible, you actually see your skin put out on some form of like a 3D imaging of your body. Be kind of cool. All right, so here's the deal. This part, at least on these outer, I think where the deck would then extend on these two sides, we can have entrances on these two sides, and this would be kind of like the wood-faced. They like think of this whole building as, like I said, like it's kind of that light commercial industrial area. You're part of town, right? It's where like the HVAC guys, right? Like the plumber has a shop in there, and some of the car places maybe that don't have big like outdoor yards, but have like a few appointment. You bring it in, and the guy does your transmission or something like that, right? But it's not like a national chain where they sit next to a coffee shop or something like that. They're just back in the back doing custom work or whatever, welders and that kind of stuff, right? And they got like the rows of warehousey type buildings that have like 4 or 5 businesses in them, most of which don't have a lot of customer foot traffic. It's where the employees go to show up, but if a brewery or something moves in, they will very often like, all right, yeah, that's all going, but then we're gonna put like come in and put some like rockwork siding kind of stuff, right? That stuff on the face of the building, some wood planking or whatever, and then they open it up with like a nice wood deck area, patio, and chairs and tables and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, this is where customers all come in. Maybe there's like a bar and some little pass-through windows where this would be a little bit kitchen, whatever minor food they have, and the brewery area, the main operation, right? But then they've had a tap room that's kind of expanded out and become a bigger and bigger part of their business. So that's what I'm thinking. And we'll put some, some copper tanky looking things in here to brew the beer, but into that we will incorporate the brewing stuff, and that's what we're actually going to put up today, right now, so that we can start getting going. So let's go get the stuff that we need for our brewing apparatus. Also, do we have? Let's check our terracotta. That would be a good thing to use for some of the walls. And even though they don't need to be like full height or anything like that, I don't want to get into the whole build project, but it would be good to mark them so we kind of know. And I think we'll go outside our foundation there, at least on that backside. So terracotta was in here. What do we have and how much of it? Let's go with this. Let's go with the orange. Just because, it's a little more fun than just regular, and there's a bit of it. And if we need to, mix it up, we've got so much mesa area around. A deep slate. Deep slate and cobbled. I think we're going to need some of this for brewing stand. What is it? Is it cobble or is it... stone. That's what I don't know. 3 pieces of cobble and a blaze rod. I always tend to think 3 works out pretty well. We should just go ahead and grab all this stuff. We are going to need our bucket brigade. I know I've got the 1 filled bucket in there. We'll need some wood to make chests and whatnot. Crafting table, maybe. Gonna need glass for bottles. That should be enough to get us kind of started here, right? So the idea here is while we're building all this stuff up here, we are standing directly above the wart farm, and hopefully those plants will be maturing. We're a long way up, but I hope that they would all stay active and loaded. All right, sorry, mushroom, you gotta go. So I would think something kind of like that, and then now I do have stone. I think maybe I don't know. Let's just mark it. So then there would be like bar around the inside here, wood, whatever, right? We'll figure all that out. Some little tables and stuff, a bigger dining area. And I think in this little bit is where we'd make our little kitchen, right? Smoker and cauldrons and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the prep kitchen area. So then over here we have our space for our brewing operation itself. And the parts of that are storage, decoration, storage, and water in the stands, right? I think these will be nice and hidden. As usual, I made a complete botch of this. Control Shift Q, is that right? All right, there's all that. 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 Okay. So I'm wondering, what if we did... I still can't. After I've done all this... How am I full again? All right, I need a place, some place for storage. There. There. Okay. At least we can move. So now if we went... What if we did... this as like a dishwashing sink, right? And then... Because you always wash your dishes in seawater, right? Bring this back up. And we got... There's our water source. And so now... I just realized... I just realized how awfully stupid this was. That's all right. We can always use... Right? We are in a brewery. It should be barrels, and we can make barrels and barrels and barrels and barrels and barrels of stuff. Oh, I never slept, and I don't even have my bed on me. All right. Stop. Hey, I'm busy here. Two. I see two. I don't see the... I guess this is fitting activity when we're preparing for brewing. I thought there were three of them, didn't I? I'll let XP end up on top of the mushroom. We'll probably get more. Okay, so then... Oh, did I bring blaze rods? Yes, thank you. These guys and these. What? Come on. Look, I gotta go fight a dragon, so you guys want to get in on my arrows? Where'd the other one go? There should be two... Oh, mushrooms don't do me any favors here. Kind of hide in them. All right, we gotta go home when we get to bed. This is annoying. Miscalculation there. I totally talked about it the last time, and then we ran out of nighttime. Was there other stuff we need to grab while we're over here? Honestly, I don't think so. I think we can just throw the brewing stands up, throw enough barrels out that we can store the various stuff that we need and be good to go. You guys go back. You can come out. It was our first stream of the day, and I know I've been back and forth through here. Klogow, Snowflake, Oliver. I haven't said hello to any of you guys. How you doing? Also, I need you to check this. So I do have Skash. What was your animal? Shoot, Skash. I was talking about the slash and Skash, the Skash and slash on the sword, which we couldn't do. But I think Skash did talk about an animal or an egg. Skash, let me know, man. Fox. Was it a fox? Might have been a fox. I think it was a fox. Try not to forget these things, but that was a long time ago. I was, back before a weekend and all. So I'd kind of like this, like, back in the corner a little bit. And then maybe we've got like a, and I don't know exactly what these end up looking like, but I'm thinking the copper waxed, right? Couple of those up, maybe on top of an iron metal bar kind of thing, right? Because usually they stand up on feet, right? All the guts of them are down below. In fact, maybe we use some more of these down below so that they're like the cask tune things are set up, and this is like the guts of them down below where everything goes in and comes out, right? I don't know. Figure it out. But we got those, and we've got these, and I think for now at least, we can do. Oh, I kind of want those to be. Up on end. Something like that. It's a little like our basement in Stardew, right? Just totally over brimmed with cask because, right? You start a brewery, you don't want to pay for the space. Tight margin business, and then maybe we have a couple on their side like that. So if we did that, the one really kind of tedious bit here is that the bottles are not. We can't just like, okay, we're gonna do bottle filling and call it good. But maybe we put clean, empty bottles there. Dunk, like that. So those are ready to go, and then down here, maybe we put the water breathings. Maybe here we put all the construction-y bits. Here, I mean, I do have. I guess I should bring some brown mushrooms, right? We need a little sugar. We need all the rest, but let's do ingredients here. We need to. Those are powders. I think most everything. Um, get these. Start making the awkwards. We're gonna need redstone. I think it's blaze that makes strength, isn't it? And then the magma cream is what makes. Try this. Well, we'll make a batch. I'm pretty sure this is strength. All right, you go away. Those have to come back because we still have to make eyes too, right? So I don't want to overuse my blaze powders or sticks. They're rods. Well, it's too early. Put those right there for now. What do we say? We needed redstone. We got plenty of that. Doop, doop, dunk. We will eventually. I don't need it too badly right now, but we'll take some gunpowder over there just to have it. We will take some. That's bamboo, not sugar. I don't have any sugar here. Huh? I guess I've turned it all into paper of late. I wonder why that happened. Redstone is the most important. Let's get some magma cream. We've certainly got plenty of that. What else do we need? So our one tier, our phantom membranes, and what should be our strength potions out there right now, basically get us taken care of for this fight. So we should be good to go then. But where are we going to go from there? I guess then we just start throwing pearls, eyes. All right, these should now be strength potions. Good. And then we're going to extend each of them with redstone. And that will begin to set up our deal, and we'll just allocate these out. All right, 8 minutes, right? 8 minutes strength. Good. Hey, we got an advancement. All right, so you get to be the strength bucket barrel. These can go in there. Next up, we need the water bottles, but we need 3 of those, 3 of these, and 3 of the redstones. Oh, swear I couldn't ever put it down. Like, what the? Go. 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 Awkward. All right, and we want these. They go up to 4 minutes or something. All right, then for our last trick, let's go there. There. It. Those, we need 3 more. Awkwarified. Okay. Seems pretty good. Obviously, we're going to need some more lighting solutions over in this area, but not too bad at the moment. Oh, my neck actually feels like celery. All right, and then our regens, which will be the shortest of all the potions, and honestly, don't really need them for this at all, but we had the tier. Might as well make it, right? All right, so there we go. We'll drop these in with these just because they kind of color difference there. And now it's time to start thinking about finding the stronghold, right? Oh boy, is there anything else we're forgetting? Um, here? Well, under the lower roof, not right with the dogs, but so we can look at them as we're falling asleep. So the idea here is let's get a bed and save it where we want to be. Now, let's load up. I don't think I want to use deep slate, do I? Maybe I do. Might be what we have most of. I guess that's what we want to use. So forget all that. Kind of feel the whiskers tickle in there. Okay, so there. There, 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 there. There. What did I just... Wait, is there... Let's do... that. We got 2 picks. That'll be plenty. We got our bow all ready to go. It's got plenty of pop on it. It's going to be fine. A bunch of torches. Obviously, we need to go get our... potions. When I get the potions, I'm going to get chests. The chests will allow us, if we get to the end cities, to start making shulkers as we go, so inventory doesn't have to be an issue. We got the 1 ender chest, but obviously it's already filled up because we don't know how big of a platform protection we need to make to start things out, how high up we need to make stairs to get up to the portals to go through. All that stuff is going to kind of be figured out as we get there. We should bring obsidian and a flint and steel so that we can go create a stronghold portal. Even if we don't use it this time, if we just go through, fight the dragon and everything like that, don't go back through the nether, we'll still grab the coordinates, can light it, and then save that as a next time project, go through the portal to get an easy established link to go back and forth to the stronghold, right? So that'll be good to have done. I don't really have the capacity yet, so even if we get wings or anything like that, I'm not going to try to bring the stuff to go buy a mending book, buy an unbreaking book, enchant the wings and all that. Right as we get them, I don't think we need to do that. Go through the portal. Oh, well, getting to the portal, right? We need the eyes, obviously. So let's make those now. No reason not to. And we'll just make extra. Not that we. Likely need them, but who knows? And then I guess for now we'll dump these back in here. So that's as many need to break, and we still have the potential dozen to fill a completely out. You never know if any of the eyes are going to be in place around the portal. So we'll need to fill in any gaps. That could be up to 12. This is the first time I've had more than double that, so should be good for the adventure there. If we need to sleep along the way, we can. If and we cannot. Yeah, we would potentially be able to get it at one of the end cities, but we'd have to have the fight first. But we can't forget to bring this along. So let's break it. Let's go get our potions. No. All right, so we definitely want a bunch of those. Start with 3 of these. Yeah, I think that. Well, that's our loadout. Honestly, we could go without this regen, and we would be just fine. But now we can throw this down. We got 2 spots. Which I think for now can be those. We don't want to forget them when we get there, but you know what? Give me those. We still need a spot for this, and then we need a spot potentially for the boat. All good? You know what? Normally the one thing I totally do have at this point that we don't is the diamond chest piece. Because this is projectile. The least important. Blast would be a whole lot more helpful. We've got the shirt. I don't have any books that. I mean, we have the unbreaking and all that, but we haven't ever stored a Prot 4 book. We need 30 at least to even get it. Good news is brewing took us like no time. There. I think here's the plan. I'm going to step away for just a sec. When I come back, we're going to do cows really quick, and they should, after we feed them, they should be ready for harvesting, so we should get extra XP. We're at 13. We really want to get up to 30 for a try on the enchant on the chest piece. I'm kind of at the point that even if it's ruined with thorns or something like that, whatever, we'll just take it as is, but wear the diamond piece as opposed to the gold, and we can always build it back up again. That's no problem. But I think I'd like the chance for extra protection or blast or something other than just projectile, which doesn't help us at all with the dragon fight. So let's come back. We'll grind a little bit of XP. Just harvesting the cows, feeding, harvesting the cows, maybe doing a quick round of trades. See if we can get up there, get the chest piece, something enchantment wise on it, and then come back again with the books, right? Whatever we don't have out of the books, mending, of course, but if it doesn't get unbreaking on it, we can throw that on whatever we need. So there we go. I will be back in just a moment. Sorry, guys. I was talking there. Didn't even get to say my welcome back. How you doing? Hope everybody had a good break. Got stretched out, relaxed, enjoyed. I appreciate all you guys hanging. It's been a quiet chat. Not a lot of people popping up, but that's okay. It's Tuesday. People got stuff to do. Well, it's about to get wild in here, I think. So let's just pretend like we're gonna have enough cows to need all this. So the thought here, the realization, the thing I hadn't planned on until pretty much just now. I think it would be advisable for us to get a diamond chest piece working before we take on. And I know it's the same for me. You can kind of see the tree moving in the background. That's what we're doing. We're basically just going in circles. If you look up at the sky, you can see the background area. I can't really see much either, but we seem to have gotten through our supplies of wheat. XP bouncing all over the place. And now look away if you're squeamish, because we're just going to do the choppy chop. Well, at least we're going to try to get everybody. Unfortunately, with the axes, you still have to do the hop, even with the diamond axe. Do I remember right that we can now put weapon enchants on axes? If that's the case, here's a very poignant question. I have no idea. Would it be sharpness or smite that these cows would be affected by? I don't technically know. I'd like to think of them as living. We've certainly bred them, but their dark, soulless eyes. Are they soulless? Just because they don't have any whites? No, you guys are all very soulful. Don't worry. I didn't mean that. I'm assuming it would be a sharpness axe that we would use. But could we just one-hit them standing there without having to do the hop? So the good news is we're almost to level 20. The bad news is that's not halfway to where we needed to be. Not even factoring in the fact that the levels get more expensive the higher up you go. All right, well, there's our 4 adult cows waiting. I guess we could do cows. Hopefully there's more brown. Do this again. We need to get you up to like 24 just off feeding. So I guess we'll go get some melons and pumpkins too. Those are good for XP. Of course, one thing we probably did repair up a little bit of our gear. Guessing. I don't even know if I don't even know that I was hitting the cows. I was looking up too much. You guys eat up. Oh, we got down past 11 that time. You do catch more of the glimpses of red. Getting dizzy. We're so powerful. All right. Maybe that's good. It's more right through the middle. Every time you think that, then the reason why I try to stay to the outside and go in the circles like this, sometimes the gates will pop, right? And that gets to be very messy when all of a sudden you've got a gazillion cows or mushrooms or whatever running all over the place. Yeah. You guys got behind me. Now I'm getting pushed. I'm unstable. That's when misses happen. We don't want no misses. Give me the little shimmy shuffle there. Oh, dang it. One went right through him. They're very sniffly. Kind of like me the last few days. And I hope the snow that's supposed to be coming takes out whatever it is that's getting us. But here's the beautiful part, right? They were saying that I think it's already hit. Like right now, my computer says it's 43. The low last night was 33. Like not for non-Fahrenheit folks, that's a degree above freezing for the low. That's crazy. Even here in Colorado, that's crazy that it stays that warm. But again, 2 weeks ago we had a very cold snap, so that's what we get here. And have I put anything? I think these are just ready to go. So we have used up a ton of that wheat that we brought over. There's all our fresh leather, fresh beef, fresh wheat. All right, now we got to go finish this up. Unfortunately, we still need all the XP to not only get up to the 30s, right, and do our enchanting there, but then we also need to put on books after the fact. And the good news is the chess piece only has 3 enchants, right? Even if this one goes sideways and it's a blast protection or something like that, doesn't matter. Whatever that protection is that we get, we are only looking to put unbreaking and mending on it. It doesn't need to have efficiency, no other special stuff, so there's not too much book placement and not too many, like the sword, right? The next one we put on there is 32 some levels. These should be, combined maybe 15. And after we get the enchant done, that should go pretty quick. But this is where we might have to run a few laps because, unfortunately, we had just cleared all these and kind of finished up. Maybe we could feed bees? That might be a good way to go about it. I don't think we really get XP from harvesting the honeycomb or anything, but that is something we need to throw some time at eventually, especially if we're going to wax copper for our beer tunes, right? Our mash tunes. Or Vort. Wart. Go over and see the horses. If you guys are still in there. That was not very productive. Oh, no. No! What happened? Nothing good there. Look at them all going to bed right as I get here with my food. I'm sorry, dude. You're all alone. Hey, go to bed. We do still have some openings, so let's... Oh, all this stuff is here now. Is there anything over here? Let's go check. We got time. None of the fields are particularly ready to harvest. We got in here some bone meal. We could take that back and experiment on the warts if we cared to. Really, it's pretty trash, right? What we need is a flint and steel, a shovel, which we've got, and shears. I think we do, at least this time around, want to keep... see, unfortunately, just nothing XP-wise out of this, other than the satisfaction of a job well done. 2 and 1 at the far end. These are the spots that are missing here for folks who don't know. We're going to go out in the wilds and pick up more bee nests to finish this off. Bring in some fresh blood, so to speak, to our bee herd, flock, swarm. I don't know if you can call it a swarm when they're not angry and they're just doing their thing, but population? Look at that honeycomb got all the way down here. It does go flying, which you'd think for something generally pretty sticky wouldn't be the case, but you know, it's like sticking melons back together, right? So, Minecraft 1.20 beta coming soon, but the Twitters were alive with Minecraft hype today. I think it was today. Cherry blossom biome. Well, let's go through what I've seen at least, and I didn't read any of the stuff. I just saw some of the tweets. So it looks like they're doing, finally coming through with what they had talked about back in 1.18. When they were going to do cliffs and caves and the pandemic and everything, and they were like, oh yeah, we got all this stuff, and it was like way, it was really good. They broke it out and spread it out, and I'm glad they did. But one of the things that had been mentioned at that time that hasn't come up yet, Omni, what's up, dude? How you been, man? I see you over there. Always the bee. I felt the urge to bees because I guessed you were in the area. How you been doing? Happy Valentine's if you are a Valentine's celebrating type. Not exactly my game, but, you know, got nothing but love for all the viewers and the followers and the subs and the chatters and the commenters and You guys all rock. So happy Valentine's. Consider my hard, sugary, crappy hearts candy given. Let's be real, chat. Does Valentine's Day have the worst candy of any holiday candy? Is it the worst? Go ahead and debate. Back onto the Minecraft stuff. So what I saw, in addition to the whatchamacallit, the cherry blossoms, which I hadn't been aware that was coming. They brought the like archaeology stuff, which you gotta like go around and like brush blocks or something, and then you can find pots or pot shards and use them to build up pots, like big urn-looking things. And then I don't know. Are they just decorative? Like, do those have a further deal? I don't know. And me being the huge archaeology type guy, I want to like that. I've seen a lot of games do a lot of really bad attempts at archaeology, and usually I kind of am like, you guys maybe should have just not done that, and it would have maybe been better. So I don't know. I don't have super high hopes for that side of it, or at least I'm trying to keep my expectations down. I know we're all the way at the far end, but this flint and steel is done if we try to use it to light all 5 of those campfires. So I don't know. I'm kind of holding out my hopes on 120. I would guess that there's going to be so much, right? Because it's the 20th, right? So that's a big milestone update. I'm sure they'll generate a lot more buzz. Oh, yeah, we have to get some iron down here and just pre-make a bunch of shears and stuff, I guess. So I don't know. The other thing that there was like was it a sniffler? Is that what they called it? After having been among the sniffing cows. But it looked like I don't know, like a Technicolor armadillo or aardvark or something. And I don't know. I think it's maybe supposed to help you find those archaeological type treasures or something. I don't know. I've been hesitant on some of the updates before and been very pleasantly surprised. So I'm hoping. Oh, it's gonna get loud in here. That I'm gonna be blown away and like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. What I will say is the cherry blossom biome, while it looks beautiful, it looks to me like they just made more of those mahogany trees and put bright pink blossoms on them. And we just a few days back spent hours chopping mahogany trees for logs, and it was super annoying. Okay, there we go. We dodged the super loud bee emergence at dawn. They're coming out. We will definitely hit them with our dandelions, get them all fed up. But I want to get these pumpkins. So that part, like, I like the big trees. I just, for one thing, like, you go to Washington, D.C. along the mall and all that, the cherry trees there are not massive. You go to Tokyo, right? Cherry Blossom Festival and all that. That's where the cherry trees in Washington, D.C. came from. they're not, they're fruit trees, right? Fruit trees typically are not 45 feet tall. They're like maybe 25 feet tall at the tallest, but they're kind of, have been designed over generations to be easily harvested with like a ladder. And people walking between them and reaching the fruit on the lower limbs, not way up in the sky. So I don't know. I haven't looked at anything. I'm sure it's Minecraft. I will love it. Have loved having all the expanded content and everything that they've been producing over the years. So I'm not down on it, but so far there hasn't been stuff that just totally hits me. And I guess it will be, time will tell how great that resonates. So we need more bees. Omni, call them on out here. We got that first pop at the beginning of the day, but usually we get a few more. I saw you went super late last night. I don't know if you maybe getting ready to go again, for all I know. We're just gonna chill here and wait for our bees to come out. We have a lot more than just this. Some of them are out scattered around, but a lot haven't come out yet. Let's see, if we don't wait, then all the little there. Now we got our bees. Bees! Bees everywhere. Zzz. 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 Look at them all. 2, 1. All right. Thanks, bees. You guys are wonderful. Now, and that did get us a little XP at least. Now we can get the rest of these, go trade them, and we got to get up over 30. Man, no response takes on the Valentine's Day candy weakest candy. What do you guys think there? The reason I even bring this up, it's the Sweethearts hearts, right? They are by far the most prolific of holiday candy, and they're trash. Let's just be real. Yeah, they got the little logos on them and all that, right? But it's just compacted hard sugar. They're terrible. Then next up probably are like the Valentine's Day heart-shaped sucker, which okay, that's a little better. But you're kind of locked in, right? It's Valentine's. It's got to be red, so you're pretty much on a strawberry/cherry kick there. And maybe, yeah, everybody's bought in, right? Here in the U.S., you're obviously going to have Reese's peanut butter filled chocolate eggs because, well, not eggs, hearts, right? Because they do every single holiday, and it's all, like, hey, everybody in the U.S., I think, most people, like a peanut butter cup, and they've definitely caught on to we'll just give you those in the shape appropriate for any season. So that doesn't really count as the holiday candy. I'm kind of going with the, like what is the stuff? Christmas, you got candy canes, right? You got cookies don't really count, but there's a lot of like homemade stuff around Christmas time, homemade fudge, those kinds of like candies and things that come out around the Christmas time holiday that I kind of loop in. Halloween, again, you got candy in general, but the specific to Halloween would tend to be like the candy corn stuff. And personally, I'd take that every day over the Valentine's sweetheart kind of stuff. Now, what Valentine's has, the secret weapon in the bag, that doesn't really go for most of the other holidays, although you see them start to show up around Christmas time. And then at Valentine's, they're definitely out there, and that is the chocolate covered cherry, the Queen Anne cherry, right? Woo-wee! That might right there just save Valentine's Day, and that's why I saved it. See who would have the hot takes, but nobody got in there. All right, so what are we trying to do? We are very much trying to get levels. I don't think our axe is going to stand too much in the way. That will be repaired almost instantly. 24. Oh my gosh, this is so... Any more? Come on. All the XPs. 27. What do you got? Oh, a few more. All that, and we're not even close yet. Dude! You got... Crops are sort of close. Dude. We can just go fight lava slimes, I guess. While we wait, I don't know. What are you doing, B? Where are you going? So lost. Go back home. You too. Pollinate my melons and pumpkins. I need more XP, dude. Yeah, that's what we need. The sound of flopping lava. Come on in. Let's go, lava. I need you. Need you bad. Donk. I don't know why we made this whole area up here. Was just for this purpose. At the time, I said, oh, yeah, it's tough to believe right now, but at some point we may want a bunch of these lava slimes coming in to visit us. And, of course, we got the ones over by our buddies on the way to the fortress. We can circle back and forth between those two spots here. The good news is I did say all along, I think today is going to be kind of a longer one. Woo. Tried to dodge me, you just got your buddy. How does that feel, huh? Poor buddy. Friends like you. He doesn't need enemies like me. Ow. Ow. There's another one. Almost to level 29, and we'll probably try to get at least a couple. Wow. Doesn't do well to try to fire your arrows while you're bunny hopping along a path. I should know better, but I always try to keep working at it. Like, oh, maybe it's a skill and I can just get better. I really like that one. Really don't think it's too possible. Which I'm actually pretty okay with. All right. So now if we go out here past our buddies, who hopefully don't have anybody harassing them. I know we cleared it up for you last time. Okay. That's the end. I'll go all the way back along. And here you go. New batch. What's up, guys? And this is the beauty, and while we're at it, I guess we can just clean up our little bit of shovel here. As we harvest this, guys, our armor and our sword and everything else now just stay ready. I gotta wait for him to come back. I don't know if I can. He's coming in hot. Oh, so are you. Okay. You made it. Good. They all stayed up. Guys, you're the next round. Welcome. So at least as a change of pace, they're not bad. Kind of nice to keep them in the rotation. But it is a shame. I really don't think... Oh, the hiccups. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't think the crops of any kind are going while we're here. Tragically. Come back down here. You know what? Thought I heard a bigger splot. Oh, we're almost at 30, but I guess we go try 30 and just hope for some good RNG. Think there's anything back not here. I mean, I know those guys can help us, but anything back at the fields now? So much fun. Oh, you're a good one. All right, anything? Hey guys, I want to get XP from you. So we don't have too much more here. They kind of look like a lot, but then when you go and actually pluck them, it's like, maybe. Hey, we get 3/4 of a stack of melons and a couple potatoes, pumpkins. Of course, these are the hardest levels to stack up. Up above 30. Well, I mean, they're not as tough as the 70s. So that's done. Um, I know Omni's here. It sounds like maybe he's headed on to do other stuff, but big shout out to the buddies from Omni's chat. You guys know who you are. Thanks so much for coming by and follows. One of you I thought was already in here before. See, that just, I don't know. It's not. I think we just go back, we see what we get, and we work with it. Whatever it is, it'll be fine. Be glad to have it. Let's go. We got a dragon to fight today, and this is all it. Oh, there's the big god. I really want to know what I did. How. The worst part is my headset, like, now creaks when I try to roll my neck. Kind of weird. Hi. Bye. Get a couple extra. Zip. It doesn't even matter what it is. Unbreak 3. Hey, prop 3. All right, projection 3, and I should have grabbed this while I was over there. I don't need this. We're getting diamond mending on our chest, and then forever on we'll have to focus on not forgetting to switch armor when we go to the nether. I don't know. It's a work in progress, that song. Zoop. Oh, That's what we need. So, so there we go. We will, when we see a Prop 3 book, we can stack it, right? And then we'll have Prop 4 mending, unbreaking on the hat, the chest, and the feet, with fire prot on the pants. That's usually how I roll. Just get the default across all damage types protection, with a little bit of extra attention to fire for looking for the ancient debris. We're going to be in and out of the fire quite a bit there, and happening to fall in the lava and all that. It just makes sense to have a little bit extra. So there we go. Now I think we go reload out all that stuff we threw in the chest. Give ourselves one last thought, and then start hucking eyes. See if we can track our way on out. Of course, we'll get to have the delightful run around in the stronghold. That'll be fun. And I know we're hard pressed on space, but with all the running and jumping around and all we've been doing, I think. Let's look here again. I think we need to. Should be fine. Allocate just a few more of these things around. When we get through, we can put the water. Well, the water bucket's actually kind of handy for the Enderman, right? There's been an incident with Enderman where water bucket would have saved us in the not too distant memory. But I think we can afford to take less deep slate, right? If we absolutely need it and are stuck, we can always get more end stone. So that actually seems okay. Then we can come back over here and get all this stuff, of which we're going to need these. And I don't know. Oh, no. Before I do that, I need to get this. We might need it immediately, but I want to keep a space for it in my inventory. So I'm going to have to pick it up and run with it. Now. All right, so we still have one, and that one has got to be for this. But we do have overflow here. And that, ultimately can be dumping the gold armor when we change. Actually, we don't. Now we really don't need the nether protection at all for the moment, right? We want to keep that, have it available. So now we're kind of good there. Let's just dump that. Pick this up. Very important. All right, we got all our tools. Here, I'll move this. What on earth are we forgetting when it comes to our dragon fight? So we gotta throw and follow these. We got a boat to facilitate that. And to know what's around us in terms of beyond the ocean. So probably what we'll do is throw it, get our direction, and then go to the far shore and see where that takes us. From there, we will light the portal using the remaining eyes. We can put the bed into the box we should really, is it almost nighttime? It's midday. We should really wait, sleep here, and then see if we can do the whole thing without sleeping. Because obstructed bed or broken bed means that we'll get dropped off at spawn. Yeah, not the worst thing in the world. That's why we want to have a boat with us. But it'd be nice not to just, yeah, let's go. If the stronghold ends up being like right out in the water there or something, we're good to go. We do need a crafting table, right? Because Shulker. Oh, and we were gonna grab the chests. Oh my god, they're over here, right? Still, unless I moved them already, but I didn't see them. We gotta get the chests so that when we find the shulkers, we can throw them down. We need the crafting table to put one shulker shell on either side of the chest. Right? We can't do that in our own crafting window. So this is why it's worth just thinking it through, questioning again what you got. So we're a little full at the moment, but excuse the burp. Should be good to go. All right, you know what? I. Zoop. Okay, got it. So we're heading towards the mountain. Uh, Oliver's birth. Well, I guess it's all their birthplace. Clog Snowflake, and Oliver. I think that's a little further back that way, so a little more straight. There's that other little island out this way. I'm gonna assume we don't have a stronghold under our island, but we'll maybe do one more toss before we get all the way into the water. It's been a long time. I assume it's still very possible. It's been a long time since I've had a stronghold directly under the water. Right? Wasn't the one? Maybe we were underwater a little bit on the one. All right. Back just a bit. Don't follow. Got it. Okay. So off that way we go. Whoop. And now we'll just head for land. If we get to the distant shore and throw a pearl and it comes back, that's when we have to center on the water. But I'm wondering if maybe this little island doesn't have something to do with it. Dun, da, 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 na, 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 na. Ba-na-na-na, bump, ba-na, bump, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na, da-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na, na, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da, 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 da, da, da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Definitely kicking out towards the mountain much more as we get further over here. It's kicking a little more to the side. I think it's definitely going to be a little angled off this island, but maybe up towards these stony shores. Maybe I should have slept since our bed is not going to exist anyway. Oh, bop, bop, ba, da, 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 bop, ba, da, bop, ba, da, da, da. I guess that's grass over there. I thought maybe, oh, maybe it was a slime hopping around, which would have made very little sense. Got drowned. Skellies. See, I'm just kind of pushing all the way in. And at some point, if you turn around, then you know, all right, well, it can only be so much further back, right? Of course, because we have so many eyes, they're not breaking at all, right? And because I've said it, now they will. That's weird. It's a very weird audio effect. Out of there. So we would. Duh. Okay. Ooh, look what we found. Beautiful thing about just having respiration on our helmet. Look at all these guys. We can just drop in and do the fighting. Oh, I heard it. I don't have a shield. Anybody see where he was? I wish I had a night vision potion. Is that him? Yep. Oh no, that's a fishing rod, dude. Where's the trident, dude? Okay, coming from there. Somewhere. Where is he? Where is he? Was he a little trident, dude? How am I already halfway out of water? Or water? Air. Damn it. Dolphin power is good. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Time out. Time out, dude. Hoping he is coming closer as I do. Oh, as I do this. Where are you? Anybody see him? You are very, very. God, I gotta hit him. Come on. You drop it? Oh! Oh, it's just. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't think they would show up very well. That was kind of fun, a little diversion, but we did not succeed in getting ourselves a trident. One very definite worthwhile sidetrack, though. You get a trident, dude, and thanks to our mending, didn't even hurt our stuff too bad for us. So we'll come back over to land over here and see which way we got to go from here. Right about here. Oh, that was just as far as I went. Oh, break. All right. Well, I guess we got to go out, kind of beyond this channel, out into the water that way. But now we got to go back and get to the boat. Do do. Sure. Ah, probably be the deep spot, huh? I wasn't even paying attention. Did we drop one there? Maybe a boat would be handy now. Oh, okay. So probably have a trident guy again. Not trident guy. Oh, come on, man! I threw one on the other side of this island, and it was. Oh, 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 crap! Do we see it floating anywhere? There it is. Ooh, okay. Uh, Okay. Okay. Definitely got some travel to do in between here, but we got it. So we got to go back for the boat, back to the island, grab. I know I've already been here, but did I leave stuff since? Are you? I guess I just let. Maybe I never even was here. All right, well, whatever. So we need obviously our ladders and sand, right? So we can or gravel. I guess we have lots more gravel. So we throw some gravel in there, fill it back up with sand. One of those spots can be the zombie flesh. We'll have to, I guess, drop off more rock. So yeah, a little more boat trip. Ooh, we didn't lose that eye. Ah, better clean this up too. I think we already have some of this in our. Can't clean up the kelp though. At least not this time. Bum, bum, na, 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 na. And yeah, technically, I guess we could have made a just a stone staircase, but with that kind of depth, even though this is tedious going back and forth, we will get down on the stronghold quicker by doing it this way. Heck, we can even go home, sleep in our bed, and be back on it. Someday we got to finish the top of that too. That the sugar barge, now the brewery, our home. Lots of little things to finish up, right? Get on, come on. I need you to be responsive, controls. We're about to fight a dragon. Okay, gravel ladders, gravel ladders. Probably need a full stack of ladders. There. Yeah. Oh. Oh, look at that. And then if we put this away, don't. And then we grab one of these. And one of those. All right, guys. Wish me luck. I hope to be back home soon. That's pretty much it. We're going. Well, if the lava slimes don't get us first. Look at him. Look at him just staring us down. Get. Deal with you later. Don't stomp on my crops, wandering trader. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Ba-na-na, dun, dun-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think while we're on this particular leg of the boat adventure, the topic, there it is, you can see it, right on dead ahead. The topic of conversation for the rest of this boat ride and maybe digging down our ladder is Happy Birthday Yahoo. I saw in the What Happened on This Day, 2005, YouTube was registered as a domain for a video sharing site. Crazy, huh? Almost got 20 years for YouTube. It's pretty cool. Did I didn't already go past it though. Lost it totally. Crap. I mean, it should stick up out of the. There it is. Like, it should break the surface of the water. It shouldn't be that hard to find. Maybe I should put a torch on it. Again, it shouldn't be too necessary once we have a portal in place, right? So we don't need to go down the hole. Don't need to go down the hole. What we need to do is fill the hole. Yep. Okay. Back down to where we were. And now this is going to be a problem. So I guess actually we do. I wasn't going to waste a torch, but not that I think we're going to hang out here all day or anything, but in the event that. So now what I don't want to do is go too deep to where we run out of ladders, right? I don't know. We might very well drop into a big cavern here or something. It could get ugly. But the stronghold itself should be around 0 still, not around. Oh, there we go. There's something. I didn't see any strongholdy bits yet, but not into the deep slate scariness. So, oh, look at that. We're there, ish. All right. I hear what I think are the mites already. I don't know if those are going to be. Hear that? I don't know if those will actually be a part of the portal room. But it sounds like they're that way. Trying to determine if these are... That seems like lush caves. Yeah. Sounds like rain. Would we really hear the rain through the ocean? Or is that just some other noise I'm assuming is ocean? Okay, none of this seems to be the easy in and out. Yeah, I don't really have any trash to throw away. That's okay though. I really don't care to pick any of that up. Oh, it was those guys. I think. All right. Well, this is easy. Let's let a couple spawn. Oops. Why are they not spawning? There we go. Silverfish. That's what they are. All right. We've killed one. Sorry, little dude. That was your whole point. It's to be slaughtered by me. And now... Perfect. There. Oh, hold on. What are you? Of course you are. Oh, man. I think maybe I want to go... Oh, dude. One more. Just get a nice, deep, non-flooded foundation. This was by far the easiest easiest we've ever come across. This is so great. Our stronghold has not been mind-numbingly painful. This almost looks like it was meant to be here. So what if we followed the lead here? probably we uncork a bunch of lava. How far up are we supposed to be for this? Man, we're close. I think it's only 1, 2 blocks to there. Get. So we don't need to be up this high, but that's got to be. $15 blocks over. So it is kind of right here. Are we just... Oh, damn it. That's fine. If that's the price we got to pay to do this, that's cool. Not that we really need this access, I don't think, but... We sure don't need to go out of our way, right? So now if we got all that... These nothing else flood. And then we got this little... built-in alcove. I mean, it seems like this is just begging to have a portal in it, doesn't it? Do a little of that, Matt. Hmm. This is just into here. Ah, what are you doing? Let's temporarily dump all those. All right, that got us back some bricks. Do that. I think I'm going to try to fill this chest as much as possible with whatever we can while we can. That was the right silverfish, right? Uh, uh, uh. Definitely don't need this. think we need the ladders anymore. We don't need these little bits. Okay. Iron bars, another brick. So maybe we go ahead and put the portal down here, just kind of set back, but nice little. Get everything. A little more light. A little less cracked brick. Now, what else do we have in here? And I guess we should just restack that. Get rid of that. Pop out that. And I think what I want to do is make this the edge. Do I want to have it all the way on the back wall? I think so. So let's do that. That. And then we got that. Okay, before we do anything else, we gotta make this important step. Negative 2205. I don't even have the world coordinate thing up. Terminal turbidity. That's our world, by the way. If you're new here, welcome. We're about to go kill a dragon. That's not good. All right, stronghold portal. Stronghold nether portal. Because it's not the end portal. This is negative 2205. $14.66. And I know you guys can't see me doing this. I'm just throwing it on a notepad, but before we go any further, 2205 by 8 is 276. And 183. So clearly that one will be out way beyond our little villager farmer portal thing, but we'll extend the road out that way, right? And see where that gets us. Awesome. save that. Now we don't have to worry about it, right? We're not going back to link this portal. We're just not going to use it. But what we will do, I guess, is go ahead and light it. Really not too important, but it's good to just have it done, right? Then we can just work from the other side, not have to do too much back and forth. We did get some extra stone here, which is why I traded out. Still got a couple extra spots. We really don't need the obsidian for anything, so I'm not too worried there. Let's throw this down for a second just so we can double check. I'll put a little extra light there. Eventually we'll clear this out, right? So that this whole area can look nice and uniform, and maybe run the ceiling all the way back, fill it back in, make it a nice chamber, right? And extra spacious for us. And while it's very convenient to get to the ocean up there, we shouldn't need to do too much of that. All right. I was going to put this down and check. Let's top that, and I guess top those. That doesn't matter too much. The things we don't want to do. Sleep anymore. Unlike the nether, though, the water bucket can have good positive effect. We're going to start out with deep slate. Stone is equally blast resistant. That's all good. But we only have 2 of those, so we'll just squirrel them away for extra later, right? Let's go set our portal now. Don't fall in the lava. It would be very difficult to get out. Very messy. Boom! That's loud. Let's do that. I'm going to try very hard not to fall in. Just doing a bit of lighting. It's funny, you don't think about it when you're putting down the pros, but as soon as I start hanging up torches, I'm like, oh, don't fall in yet. I'm not ready. So now these can come back. They can stay in here as well. And we're going to go with apples there. Slow fall. And we'll probably swap. Again, I can't imagine we're going to really need this, but we'll start with it in our hand in case the dragon is hammering us as we're trying to get across a precarious bridge or something like that. Sometimes the dragon is just like, you know what? Nah, I got an attitude. You don't even get close to a clean start. So we'll try to be as ready as possible. We go through the portal. We end up on the little platform. That could be underground. It could be out in the middle of the void. If it's out in the middle of the void, we expand it and try to get to the island as quickly as possible, as safely as possible, and then go from there. Ultimately building up a little pathway around it so that we don't get knocked off on future spawns or anything like that. It is going to be scary. As soon as we go through, it's going to seem like we're falling. That always terrifies me, so let's prepare for that. Let's have a little sip of coffee here. Once we've started into the potions, we will try to use one of the bottles to grab the Dragon's Breath for the need of mint. I very rarely make an area of effect potion, but we can certainly get more of those in later dragon fights. It is nice just to, if you think about it, get one out of the way right now. So slow fall, most important, but pretty much once we get on the island, he shouldn't do the wing buffet thing. We might have to worry about some fireballs and some dragon's breath, but other than that, we shouldn't have to worry about it. We just don't want to get blasted off the island or anything else nasty until we get across. And frankly, we don't give a hoot which way these deep slates get placed. There's no pretty getting started in the end. All right, we all good? You guys ready? Feeling strong? Here we go. Oh, nice. Disregard everything I said. We don't have to worry about an island. Now we just have to worry about the dragon shooting us with the need a mint stuff as we climb out of the hole. Or staring an Enderman in the face right out of the gate. We seem to be deep in it. Oh, I heard a wing. I know. I hear you, buddy. We're coming. Ma'am. Okay. There's our sky. I do see a tower. Oh, okay. Dragons up. Let's get, I knew it. I knew he would do it. Well, we're going. Oh, no, that's short. Or it's further away. Okay. Back out. Oh, crap. Too many. Holy smokes. Where's my water? Frick. Get in the hole. Oh, my God. No. Apple. Where's... Damn it. Where? I can't get far enough away to get the... Oh, my God. I couldn't get the bucket on. Oh, but listen. Shut the... Okay, at least that shut up. That was a disaster. I kind of overreacted a bit from the last time. There were two problems going in right out of the gate. The first one, and the one that it never even was a consideration until the last time Enderman got me in this fight, was the water bucket. And I guess if you're coming out of a hole in the ground, you need the water bucket, right? It's just a flat out. And I thought about it when we were going up the stairs. I didn't mention it, but I thought I had two thoughts that I didn't go into. One is, a fox or anything else in a den never leaves itself only one exit, right? That you always cut two holes. And I thought about like starting the staircase up one and then penduluming back and forth, cut two stairs to go up to fight the dragon. That was gonna be good to go. So I was kind of planning on that, and I thought as I was considering that and dismissing it as like just get up there and go. Maybe I should go back down and cut only a too high little room in the bottom that I can just go panic in, right? If Endermen start coming. So I was ready. I was thinking those kinds of thoughts even as we were cutting the stairs and as I was expanding the ceiling stairs on the way back. The two problems that I ran into, and I guess I should have escaped and talked these through as I was going, but you just get going. Get the you know what else I did? I took the damn regen potion out of the. If I had had the regen, I could have hit that as well and been regenning along with the apples as I was going. But there were a bunch of them coming, and that was a problem too. But the biggest problem of all, after having thought I need a water bucket, I didn't have the water bucket on my toolbar, and there were too many hitting. If I stopped at that point, by the time I couldn't get back down the hole in the stairs because they were standing there hitting me and knocking me away, and I tried to circle and go back for another try, I was already screwed because there was no time to hit the inventory, get the water bucket on the toolbar, flood the area around me, and keep me safe. And that's the move with the Enderman is stand in the middle of your water bucket. It will push them all away. They'll go away, and you're good. We didn't get that. I can't believe it's over yet. I really can't. I really, really cannot believe we lost that world. That was so fast. I really wasn't ready. I was like, yeah, we're going and all that. And I know we talked about like all the stuff and all that. I was in no way prepared. The dragon, yes, I was totally thinking about the dragon. Like, all right, all that. I was not at all prepared for what happens if we end up like I think my whole thought process going in so often we end up remote from the island. So my whole thought process was on get off that little obsidian island portal thing or bedrock island, I guess it is, to the main island, and then figure it out from there. That when I just ended up inside, I was kind of like, okay, we got it, or let's go. And I totally, I don't know. I then went up the stairs, and I was way more focused on that dragon's breath cloud than I should have been because I thought it was going to be right up on top, and that was what got me looking up instead of down. Right, the whole thing. Look at your feet, hop up the stairs. You're good to go. Don't worry about the dragon at all. Get to where you can look upwards safely. I was looking up at that cloud of dragon's breath, and I was actually like, I was thinking all kinds of stupid stuff. I was thinking, all right, I'm already using my slow fall potion. I gotta go. I started rushing myself because I drank it as we started going up the stairs. That was dumb. And then I was thinking that we would use that bottle to get the mint. It was just like everything was totally gone from thinking about the dragon fight. Man, I don't know. I just that went way, 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 way worse. Awful. It was a disaster of a dragon fight. I think we only saw it fly by once. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. I don't have any goodness, so I guess I won't be having any of that. Let's get this up here for you all. Jeez. If you're lurking, you guys better get in here for the I was here when. I don't know who all's lurking. If Twitch is just artificially counting people, but the turbidity hit big time. It did. The cloudy murkiness of the water. Definitely, I showed my own murkiness. We don't know the day yet. Here, I will get this. Let me just lay it all out here. We got score. This is the main deal. 33,675. This is the second time in this calendar, well, not this calendar year, like in within the last 12 months that I've died to an Enderman in a dragon fight. But I'm just looking here. Let's get this on the list so you guys can see it. Uh, uh, is it this one? Yes. All right, there you go. I think you guys can all see that. Yeah, I see it now on the Twitch too. So this is the death scores. Already far too many on the PC. But you can see Necrophagia Taco, our very first world on this PC. We did very well there. Well, I mean, it was okay, but we died in much the same manner. I died on that one because I'd taken the golden apples off the toolbar, and I was like, I don't have time to get into my inventory to put them back on the toolbar. This was the same thing. I died because I never put the water bucket on the toolbar. I was too worried about, oh, we'll do regen, or we'll do this or that. Again, I needed the blocks on there to get across the void if we ended up on the island. I gotta start accepting that. I switch that out, and we go water bucket after that for the stupid Enderman. It's never been a problem up until I don't know, one of the late worlds on the laptop. That's kind of annoying. Let's clean that up. That was just never a deal. Well, I don't think we got to day 673, but man, did we have a lot of fun. I can't believe on Valentine's Day I ran out of hearts. What do you? That's probably I was talking smack about the sugary sweetheart message candies, right? That was the problem. Never talk smack about them because you might never get them. 33,675. I put that on right. Yep. Okay. And we got the slain by an Enderman. Spectate world. Right back to our bed. Oh, man. Oh, they're all gone. We don't get to say goodbye to our pets. Well, our horses all moved. We don't get to say goodbye to our mushroom cows. All gone. Oh, no. Okay, we're loading. I was like, if we don't get to see all the farm stuff. All right, before I do any of that, F3, day 359. Hey, that was some established stuff. Let me get this. And I am glad. I guess if I died, that I guess we figured out how that happens. Oop, yep. Um, why to sleep in the bed, right? So we didn't end up all the way back at spawn. We can actually hang out here a little bit. All right. I don't think we're going to do too terribly much, but let's see if this will load up. I mean, dang it. I'm reading this book series right now. I've mentioned it several times by Tad Williams. It's called I never. What's the cycle? Other World, Other Land series by Tad Williams. I think it's Other World. Really good. I've read it. I've read it several times. Absolutely, it's not hard sci-fi. It is in a way, but not hard sci-fi like space opera sci-fi. And it is it's one of my favorites. A 4 book series, and I often find I don't get as far into it as I'd like. Do I have to go out into this to make it load? Maybe I'd like you to load. I'd like you to load, please. Come on, load up. Oh no, now I'm just in a rainy void. Okay. Can I go back? I don't often do much with spectate mode. Oh my goodness. Look at what we've done. This is the true turbidity. It's the turbidity of the rain. I can't see through it. In Otherworld, shout out Tad Williams. I assume he's still active and writing and all that. This was from the 90s, I think. But the main villain has a henchman that kind of does all the stuff. Real good, creepy villain. But the main henchman has a mantra that he's always kind of reminding the other guy of, which is confident, cocky, lazy, dead. Right? And I always it sticks because it makes so much sense. You get overconfident, right? And I totally was. You start thinking, all right, I've done this before. It builds up your confidence, right? We've had loads of dragon fights. Well, some of you guys have seen loads of them. Some of them have seen a few. We go fight the dragon. We do all that, and we know what we're doing, right? You got to shoot the pillars, or pretty good marksman when the stuff isn't moving or it isn't gassed where they shoot right through. We'll be able to take care of all those. It'll be fine, and then from there we'll have the access to go get our shulkers and all that. So you've got established confidence, which is good, right? We've got confidence. We've been there, done that, know what we're doing. So then you get a little cocky, like, yeah, I can do this. I got this. It's just a dragon. A dragon ain't all that. Let's go get it. So you get a little cocky. And you're like, yeah, you send out a tweet earlier in the day, like, I'm not going to lose all my hearts. First priorities, we're not going to lose all our hearts on Valentine's Day, that's for sure. We're going to go fight, beat the dragon. So you get a little cocky, and you're like, yeah, come on in, let's thump the chest. And then you start getting a little lazy, right? And I definitely got lazy. We kind of talked through it in just the shock of the moment. I was definitely thinking ahead on all the potions. I was definitely thinking ahead on what do I got in my inventory? What do I want to shift around out of this ender chest to go get shulkers? And frankly, to punish myself, I think the next go round, we're going. We don't even worry about the shulker boxes or the wings or the end city or even going through the portals. We go fight the dragon and beat it and go home and make it a completely separate trip. Like anything that goes in that ender chest, that first dragon fight, all that specifically goes through. Yeah, I don't know. The world felt so good, and the Mushroom Island was outstanding. I don't know that we would go right back to one again. As amazing as that was, and as full on, like honestly, outside of streaming, I was always kind of like, all right, how can we build up this world as kind of a modern build, and outside of the stuff that it is just kind of necessary, we didn't get a chance to do any of all that I wanted to, but there's real danger until you get through into the fact that you're done with it. So yeah, We'll regroup. We'll rub it off, but it's not going to be today. We'll rub some dirt on it, is what I was going to say. The wounds to my heart definitely are real here on Valentine's Day, but it has nothing to do. I feel so much love from you guys in the comments, in the chat. You're so outstanding, and I appreciate you all so much. I hope you'll be back for us as we kick off the next one and try to find a new world. Man, I thought this was the one. I thought we were gonna live forever, just building up amazing stuff in hardcore. And really now it all kind of gets revisited. There are a few factors. I think, since I've got extra time here, and I'm not going to go over 4 hours. I'll probably actually end up wrapping it up here in fewer than that. We got about quarter of an hour left until the 4 hour mark, and I don't think I'm going to go that long. But since I do have some time, thank you all, first of all. YouTube and Twitch, the audiences are so great. I appreciate your comments when they're out there. The new subs, the new followers, the followers who I thought had followed before and are following again. I don't know if that was an accidental removal or what, but you guys rock. Thank you. Just so you know, for anybody, I appreciate you. You are entirely welcome to follow, sub, whatever. If you don't comment or join the chat, platform respective. Oh, I see I've still got the notepad up. You didn't miss anything. We really didn't. We really just broke the deal. Hang on a second. Here, I'll let you see what I can see, just so you don't feel like you're missing out. There you go. There it is. I don't know what I did. Well, I know what I did. I went off the edge. I was trying to go towards the farms and where all the villagers and all were, but I moved off the loaded and then it all disappeared before I could go back. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know if we could go down underground. Nope. The rain started falling faster, though. What? Anyway, it looks like we're like in Star Wars in reverse, right? We're going very backwards, very fast in Star Wars. So, I don't know if we consider switching up, going back to the Tuesday Saturday pattern. It will really very much depend on the start, and maybe we just need a fresh one. Now, I was thinking all those things when we kicked off this world, and it was so good and so amazing. I absolutely fell in love and didn't want to do anything but play Minecraft right up and through today. I was so stoked and planning like this could be 6-7 hours if we end up in the end and we got a good spawn and all that. But again, I was totally thinking everything beyond the basics of you get to the end, you safely get out of the hole in the end, get your bearings, figure out where you are relative to all the towers. I didn't do any of that. I was just like, oh, I seriously, I looked up through that cloud of the purpley goop, and I was like, oh, look, it's kind of pretty up there. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. I moved to the left. I saw the tower with the uncaged beacon, and I was on to, all right, I'm going to go pop that beacon, not realizing I'm already looking at Endermen, and then they all were getting angry and coming at me, and instead of turning and running for the stairs or switching to the water bucket right then, I instead pulled out the sword and tried to start taking them on. And there were it wasn't just one. One I could have taken. I didn't know how many I'd looked at, but it seemed to be getting more and more. And that's what I ran into that last time. That is the similarity. If you're on the island and you start fighting Endermen, the more you're fighting them, swinging at them, the more you're looking at others that are coming after you. So, yeah, it's a lesson I should have learned that last time around. I was trying to be better bringing the water bucket, and yeah, it does you no good. You don't have time to switch it. If it's not on your toolbar, forget it. You're not doing it. So, there you go. If here's what I was gonna get to in the wrap up. For all you Stardew Valley fans, I haven't forgotten you. I think the time is approaching when we'll get into that again. Although I honestly, I'm very hesitant because I still don't think I'm removed enough from the playthrough that we did to bring the same enthusiasm and love back to the game for a stream where I'm sharing it with you guys. That's why I'm not just diving back in. It's a different deal for those of you guys who don't stream or don't play it online for an audience and haven't gone all the way through the game once for an audience. It's a different deal. You've got to not only do you have to enjoy the game, you got to be able to come up with something that's a little fresh, different, all that kind of stuff. And that's why I'm not diving back in. I want to keep you guys happy. I want you guys to enjoy Stardew, but I don't want to get into it and be like, it's just, and I'll be the first to, just like Garden Story, if it's not working for me, we're not going to keep doing it. I'll be the first one to say, yeah, you know what? It's we're going to go do something else because I don't want you guys to be like, oh yeah, the interest in the game is gone. So is that sun going down? I guess, which would mean this is back to where it was loaded. There we go. But yeah, I guess we just can't load as far over as the farms, or it wasn't a matter of timing there. Aww, look, our brewery. This is 2 worlds now. I haven't gotten to build a brewery in. Oh, I want to build a brewery. I want picnic tables and some potted plants on a railing around looking out over the ocean or a lake or the mountains. Oh, remember our mountain? Mountain over there? It was a lot of fun. I had so much fun with you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope we made some new friends and you guys all come back. I'm sorry, Bunny Palm, who was here for the start, or at least finding the island. I hope your cow lived a good life out here somewhere. We never saw it again, but it was named and a good friend, a good spiritual mascot. But yeah, we'll get back after it. We'll do it again, and I will look forward to seeing you guys for that. 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks. I head to my buddy's wedding. It's been on the calendar for a long time now. I haven't hidden that away from you guys. It's out of country. It's going to be on the beach in Costa Rica. I'm super excited for it. But these next 2 weeks are probably going to be a little disrupted, and that's where I don't know. Maybe we do something different and try it. There may be, as much as I want to get a bunch of content up here for you guys right now, I also, you gotta pack, you gotta gotta figure out what you need, what you don't have, what of the summary type clothes and all that needs to get modified and all that. So some of those things may happen in the next 2 weeks, and then for a week, it's gonna be pretty much nothing unless I check in from the phone or something like that. I'll probably tweet some along the way, but I don't think we'll be doing any streaming from down there or anything like that. So, yeah, we got a little micro window here to try to figure out what we want to do. I'd love to just get an awesome new spawn of a world, something to mix it up once again and try a different take. It's super. I want you guys to know you can play hardcore, you can shake it off, and we dive right back in again. It's super frustrating for me at the moment that we haven't gotten back into that deep game content. I want to do more of the deep slate and the building of some bigger farms and all that kind of stuff. But more importantly, the decorative building. And I thought this was a really cool chance to do that. Um, I don't know. We'll see what we can accomplish in terms of a little quicker, maybe start. Um, this one, I'd really tried to embrace more of the building out of stuff, but I would like to get to an Enderman farm. I got to get past the Enderman on the island and secure the island, but I'd love to get the Enderman XP farm out in the void set up too. But yeah, who knows when, if, how, what that will happen. So check back tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't know what we got coming up in terms of, do we totally throw a curveball? Do something new, different, and totally out of spec? Maybe. I don't know. If you got a feel, other than 100% I know Stardew, 100% I know Minecraft. Those two are definitely out. And I appreciate when you guys say, it's your channel, play what you love. I love playing a lot of games, and I have a lot of games on Steam. If you got any types of ideas or anything like that, it's got to be PC based. That might be it, but yeah, I don't know. There's somewhere out there, and there's one I've still got very much in queue that maybe we could dive into and see if I can figure it out at all, and if that would maybe fill in. So maybe we'll give it a different try. I guess I'll just give it a think here in the next 24 hours whenever I get started tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Again, snow's coming, so I'm excited for that. I'm going to go finish up this cup of coffee and bemoan and think fondly of my love for terminal turbidity. Goodbye, my friend. It was wonderful while it lasted. Hope you have a nice rest of your Valentine's out there. Remember, guys, you're all loved around here. So, hey, if that one person you set your sights on isn't reciprocating, check out some VODs, and know you can come back here tomorrow. I'll give you some love in the chat. Be like, yeah, what's up? I'm so glad you're here, and I will be. I will mean it. I'm always happy when you guys show up. So take care, stay awesome, and we will see you back here rejuvenated, refreshed, and ready to go tomorrow. For now, thanks. I can save it, but I don't think that's as big a deal today. Later, guys. Have a good one.